Hello everybody, what is going on? My name is Pepperz11. We are back with some Doki Literature Club. This is my second time playing it. If you didn't see the first part, there's going to be some sort of link on the screen to link you to the first part where we did a little 3-hour gameplay. And these demon weird AI girls knew that I was playing a game and told me to reload and save. And we got one ending. Go watch that ending if you want. Or if you want to see the entire backstory, that's where that's going to be. We're going to load up a game from a big decision point which probably affected the outcome of my game. It was this part. What the hell? The save file is corrupt, starting a new game. I don't want you to start a new game. What the fuck is this shit? I seen it. Whoa. Pause. I thought we were just gonna load for the save. I need to crack open the Mountain Dew. Hold on. Alright, spoiler alerts, if you're still here. The girl that's talking to us is our neighbor who killed herself in the last part. The girl is my neighbor and good friend. But is the game like remembering what happened in the last file, so now she doesn't exist? I'm really confused. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of just works out because we've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together in days like this. Starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. But she's going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better. I'm kind of scared to see what she looks like. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up with me. I didn't realize this whole I didn't realize this was connected to that, and that was I thought there was going to be multiple endings, not a continuation. Okay, so I guess we're playing the game with Glitch Sayori. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time and met some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. Perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always been the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School is ordinary as ever, so everything's the same except when Sayori comes up. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. Is this the same? I guess I have no choice to start with the anime club. I'm starting with the anime club because Sayori last time talked me out of it and told me to come to the literature club. But she's not here anymore. But wait, it just started a new game where Sayori doesn't exist. It started a new game. It didn't load me to make a different choice. It started a new game, but Sayori's completely out of the picture. It's like it took what happened to her in the last save file and completely got rid of her. Pepperz? Never mind. That was Sayori, now it's Monika. My brain is not braining right now. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. So now Monika's in the anime club? Monika's following me? It's been a while, right? She was in my old classmate. Yeah, it has. She smiles sweetly. We don't know each other well. We rarely talked. We were in the same class last year. Probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? No, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Stop it. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Kind of embarrassment. There are only 3 of us so far. Sayori died. I don't know who my current character thinks Sayori's at. I also have my fan blown on me. You need that. Well, I can see that, but it is really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, so I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Pepperz, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I can check it out. Awesome, you're really sweet, Pepperz, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. So it looks like I'm being dragged to the club anyway. Before, Sayori dragged me to the club because she was my neighbor and I felt bad to not go with her. And now, I somehow just managed to bump into Monika in the class, so I'm still being brought back. Oh gosh, who's gonna die this time? I'm scared. I'm scared because this isn't a new game that's loaded a new file. It's a continuation of the last game with the same similar premise at the beginning, but completely modified where Sayori doesn't exist into some weird glitch version of Monika. I was confused last time. I was on edge. Now I'm really on edge, and I don't know what's going on. Today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. Last time I sold my soul for a cupcake. Now I'm selling it to Monika and her smile. I follow Monika across the school and upstairs a section that I rarely visit, generally used for third-year activities. Full of energy, swings the classroom door open. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Fuck off. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. I have to remember it's Natsuki and not Nagasaki. I kept saying Nagasaki last time. But anyway, welcome to the club, Pepperz. Words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, this girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. Now Yuri's the vice president! It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Pepperz in a classroom and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down? The girls have a few desks arranged on the table. She walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make you feel right at home, okay? This freshman at literature club is my idea to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised to see there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people. It makes school events like festival more important. I'm confident that we can all grow with this club before we graduate, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have really hard to just find these two. Yuri returned to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting the teapot in the middle. We keep a whole teapot in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that's, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. She faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Pepperz, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read, I don't know what to say. Manga. I'm gonna acquire that, I think to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. She traces the rimmed teacup with her fingertip. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. She goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her lights up. That her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in a world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you on for a loop? Yeah, I feel like that's targeted me. I feel like that line is oddly targeted at me. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped into something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, she might as well conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, take it to another world, I can't put it down. Its real horror is often very successful by changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, her eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Get back. Fine. Suki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. She averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Have any writing experience, Yuri? Maybe if you share some, you can set an example. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Suki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. As of right now, it's mostly the same. Just Sayori's out of the picture. But everything seems relatively tame. That's why I'm kind of going at a little bit faster pace. Because until something exciting happens, I've read this all before. So I'm just going to keep, abbreviating my stuff. So it's not a 3-hour video unless something crazy happens. Share a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we'll share. That way everyone's even. It's a good idea. Well, I think you're right. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to do. I did decide to take on the responsibility of VP after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree? Hold on there's still one problem. Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've boldly come forth with what's on my mind. I never said I would join the club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before she turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Pepperz. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. That's new. Damn, put me on the spot too. We need 4. I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing a poem is the price I have to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join. One by one, they light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that? Yeah. It'd be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all, I'd be pissed. Pepperz, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Remember tonight's assignment, write a poem to the next meeting so we can all share. She looks over at me once more. Pepperz, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I really impressed the class star with your mediocre writing. I feel the anxiety. Meanwhile, the girls continued to chit-chat as Yuri cleaned up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the club and make my way home. Away, my wand wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. I'd really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. No Sayori now. Not a thing of Sayori. I've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when he cooks. I like when he gives me privacy. I like when he doesn't tell me how to dress, when he doesn't comment on my friends, when he doesn't comment on my hobbies, when he comes home without waking me up, when he keeps food in the house. when he uses his inside voice, when he leaves my stuff alone, when he accidentally drops coins on the couch, when he is too tired to notice me, when he is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I don't know who wrote this, and I don't like it. Don't like it. Now I'm writing my own poem, and of course Sayori isn't here, so I really only have two girls to impress, and these words really don't mean anything. At least I don't think they mean anything. They may just change the wording a little bit, but I think the major decisions are not the poems, but who I pick after the poems. I think the poems are just set up for everything else, so I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's how I write my poems. No thought whatsoever. Hi again, Pepperz. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry, this might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the club. That was the last to come in, everyone else is hanging out. Yuri's not supposed to look like that. She had the glitched up face. That's not supposed to look like that. It's Sayori. Thanks for keeping your promise, Pepperz. Okay, well, now I'm a little bit scared of you. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst. They're both fucked up, dude. No. It's just creepy, dude, at this point. It's like the game, it's like Monika. I don't know if it's Monika. I don't know if it's the girls. I don't know if it's some AI program behind it. I don't know if it's the demon. But it's like these characters are just a front. They're just something that I can see, so the person in the background can work and do his thing. I feel like I'm blabbering right now, but these girls are not really these girls. They are fake. They are not them. They are connected somehow, like they're under a curse or something, and they know it, and they know that I know it, but they're not going to admit to it. That's the best way I can put it. You already had to be dragged here. I don't know if you plan to just come and hang out or what. Don't take it seriously, you won't see the end of it. Oh, Monika in front of the text now! Is that a first? Couldn't see you in front of that word. Manga's literature. She plots new receipt. I'm sorry, Pepperz. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? She shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now they're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read. Also, the music sounds a little bit faster. I might be paying too much attention. Like I said, I'm in the club now, so it don't feel right for me to do something that you asked. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget anything I said, I guess. No, it's not that. I want to try to be a part of it. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, it was VP and all, that I should help you get started in something you might like. If you're in your bag and pulls out a book, I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Thank you, I'll definitely read it. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Everyone settled in, and I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities, but that didn't happen. Her face is buried in a book. I can't help but notice her tense expression. Meanwhile, Suki is rummaging through the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. At the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from the reading. Catch a glimpse cover of the book. It looks like the same book she left me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I saw it at the bookstore yesterday, that's all I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri's been telling me, but I decided to let her go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. So that's so. What's the story about, anyway? Well, that was the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that's turned into a human experiment testing how people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines and lust for blood. The facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler, but anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? She made it sound like there's gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Pepperz? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those sorts of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She shows sign recluse on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look from life, from a strange perspective, when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. That's the game text. That right there, that's the game text. That's not me. That's what Yuri said. But because the world is full of horrible people who are horrorless, that's fucking weird. You did some weird shit last episode and you're doing some weird shit again. Then suddenly... Okay, Yuri. Okay. I trust you. I completely trust you. I'm gonna cry on the inside. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. That's not what you were saying at first. Bring back the text that you were saying first. So sorry if I end up saying something strange. It's a little too late for that. Please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to, but what are you saying? Well, let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I sit in the seat next to hers. Yeah. You sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. And just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. You should understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her pressure over my shoulder as I read. Not a particularly bad thing. It can be a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. That said something like I'm bathing in the heat of your body or some shit. And there's some weird fucking shit going on right now with Yuri. There's some weird shit going on with Yuri right now. I do? I don't really mean to, sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of it. I suppose so. Timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my arm. That way I turn the page, Yuri slides it under her thumb. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It actually kind of distracted me. I could feel the warmth of her face. She's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at her face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue. She no longer asks me if I'm ready. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page to me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking of the way she second guesses things. And she says, and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why it came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? Been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Not breathing? Puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. She stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Pepperz? Did something just happen now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little bit strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure they didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does things sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we should get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I make a mental note of where I left the book, slip it into my bag. Who should I serve my poem to first? I don't think it fucking matters. I don't think this type of choice matters. That being said, I'm gonna save anyway, because it is a choice. Natsuki it is. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Yeah, I guess you did. It's probably only fair that I share mine with hers first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad, it just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I can just show you mine. I think you'll like it. The eagles can fly, same poem as yesterday. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. What's the point of a poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less refined. Exactly. Not like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like here, seeing everyone around you do great things can be disheartening. So I write about it. I understand. But the other nice thing about writing simple is it puts more weight on the words. Instead of a rhyme at the end, but make it fall flat. Helps bring out the feeling. So you did. I guess more went in than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. You'd expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Guess not. I just had to human her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Mitsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I don't trust this bitch. Hi, Monika. Put a smile on my face, but hold the knife behind your back. Gotta watch out for her. Having a good time so far? Sure, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring them up. Much better off going with the flow and some stuff of it. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Sure. Don't worry, Pepperz. We're all a little embarrassed today. But it's that sort of barrier we'll learn to get past it. I hand Monika my poem. Great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go like something this deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low that way. Always counts when I put in some effort. It's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like her mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean to sound like that's a bad thing, no, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her head. It's probably a much interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when we treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly like earlier. I think that if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all just started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should get my poem out now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good. She has to sound confident. Well, let's read it. Is this the same poem? There must be until the air. Yeah, this is some poem. Cool. It was great, Monika. It's my kind of style. A lot of poems with emphasis when performed out loud and powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany. It's been influencing her poems. After we're better friends, we can talk about it. Here's her tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem, your brain gets too fixated on a point, you won't make any progress. Force yourself to get something down on the paper. If you keep the pen in the same spot for too long, you get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Pretty sure that's a new piece of advice. Thanks for listening. Gotta go to Yuri now. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. And what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. It's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You're used to imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It was actually my first time. Really? Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. I know that. I just meant, she trails off, unable to find an excuse, traces her fingers along the words of the poem. Yeah, okay. That's the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their styles deliberate. They pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. She finds her train of thought as if her demeanor changes. Her stammering is gone and she sounds like an echo. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. That suit can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, I'm fine. I'm not sure if she's apologizing to herself or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process. She dreams, which itself is kind of funny. It's supposed to be a literature club. Same poem as before. Sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is great. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easier to digest. Are you in a ghost, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts. They usually do more to tell a simple story. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to the ghost. Lingering in her past, in her last remaining place of comfort, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn thinking that way. I never thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so if anything I could possibly learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoy it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Pepperz. Me too. I guess that was everyone. Except Sayori. Glance around the room, that was a little more stressful. As if everyone's judging me for my writing, even they're being nice, no way my poem stands up to theirs. The music, dude, seems off. So it's a club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Monika's writing something in her notebook sheet. My eyes land on them. Exchange piece of paper. I read them in tandem, watching their expressions change. Her eyebrows for her own frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language, eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. She dismissively returned her poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? You completely missed the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feelings of giving off. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Thanks, but it didn't come off as nice. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Pepperz did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't. Now they're gonna fight, and Sayori isn't gonna be there. Something creepy's gonna happen. Pepperz liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. She stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress her new member. That's not what you're stands up as well. And you're just jealous that Pepperz appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I was the one who boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Pepperz starts showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Thinking how your old insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be a cheap bitch? Did she say that last time? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop rapping other than their secondary characters. Make a good counterbalance your fun birthday just by dressing up cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself in that edge area. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? You just accused me of cutting myself? What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Pepperz hear everything you really think. Sure, hold on. Head over to heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns to me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Pepperz, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What? What? You want me to pick from that? I don't know what they just said, dude. Do I have a coin? Do I have a coin? I have a coin. I have a coin, and we're doing a coin flip. Heads is Natsuki, tails is Yuri. Heads is Natsuki, tails is Yuri. It is tails. That is a tails quarter. Y'all can't see that. Tails is Yuri. Natsuki? What the fuck do you want from me? What the fuck do you want from me? Hi, Monika. Are you here to save me or kill me? I feel like either of those options. No, I feel like you're here to kill me. Hey, Pepperz. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Me stepping outside is going through a window, and I'm on the 7th floor of a dorm building. Oh, you did save me. Temporarily. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's creepy as fuck when her player model comes in front of the words, because she's more than just the game. She's here, and she knows something that I don't know. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Aha! I'm president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I'm just supposed to be able to be a little more assertive sometimes, so I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear, well it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Pepperz, please don't hate me. Please. It's not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. The fact that you just said completely sounds like a fucking threat. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. She looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president. I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Pepperz. Just be embarrassing with you listening. Whoa. There's some weird text with that sigh. There's a little asterisk there. I don't know if that was normally there, but I didn't like it. Also, the music is stopped, which I'm pretty sure didn't happen at all before. Sorry for causing trouble. I really... That was foul. That was disgusting what you just did. It just skipped everything and just has me into writing another poem. In the attempt to keep things somewhat neutral and balanced, since I was just siding with Yuri then, I kind of wanted to go with Natsuki this time and just, you know, help her. Peace. Rainbow. Rain cloud. Jump. Fluffy. Imagination. Oh. Hope. Oh. Sunny. Sunset. Music. I'm not even getting all these wrong. Right. Bubbles. Anime. Boop. Play. Okay, there we go. Papa. Okay, so maybe the Papa was talking about Natsuki. Giggle. Rose. Firefly. I want to make a guess of what's happening, but I don't know. And I'm confused. And I'm lost, and I'm scared. I want Sayori back. She was my friend. I feel like everyone here, this isn't my friend. And I'm scared now. Like, this is fucking terrifying, dude. This isn't terrifying because, like, oh my gosh, my guy's scared that there's monsters. No, it's scared because they're not trying to scare their player. They're not trying to kill me. They are going out of the fourth wall and scaring the fuck out of me, myself. And it keeps breaking. The game itself is breaking, and Monika is more. It's a game within a game. The game where Monika exists as a higher entity, as above everyone else, as knowing what life is before and in the next save. Monika's a creepy fucking bitch, dude. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I thought I had a grasp. I had a grasp, and I do have a grasp on the game. I don't have a grasp on the game. I have a grasp on the game within the game, but I don't have a grasp on the game overall. It's confusing. We'll continue. I will stop rambling, because rambling isn't giving me any answers. Another day passes, and it's time. I've gotten more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back. Hi, Ari. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's her expression. The weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. She glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Now, yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Or whatever it was. Didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Pepperz, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm just really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm glad you joined the club. Everything's a bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, here, I'm guessing you haven't either. You're clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. Okay, prediction. We were doing predictions last time. Prediction 3. Natsuki doesn't remember anything. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Touchdown, baby! Fucking 3 absurd guesses. The first one I didn't guess because it was absurd. Fucking this bitch licking my finger. Second one, I guessed the ending of the end of the game within the game last time. Third time, she doesn't remember anything because Monika brainwashed this bitch. She brainwashed her to keep the club together. Something about this literature club is making people die. Or they'll always give Monika some possessive powers. I was right. And I didn't want to say it right there. I almost didn't say it, but I was right. I'm good. It's not. I don't want to say it's obvious because every time I say a guess, I feel like this is an absurd thing to do. No way this could happen. But it's also like there's just like a little hints, like when Monika said she won't remember, or like I'll make her forget, or she'll forget completely. Like that's off. People don't say that. That's an indication that that's a fucking threat. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But what the fuck is wrong with her? My little sailcloth blindside lifeline and unreceptively faultlessly offered scleromalacia man. She has a human mouth, little JPEG, some creepy eyes. That's normal. Yeah, that's not fucking normal. I'll accept your apology anyway, if it feels you feel you're better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Uh-huh. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Suki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, when the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Uh-huh. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. I just had a whole lesson. It happened. I'm only saying this because it happened last game too. When she said her last period, I'm thinking menstrual cycle because I just had a test, and one of the things we learned about was freaking menstrual cycle. So she said my last period, and I was like, your last period? Last period of class. Lost track of time. Makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell at least. Must not have heard since I was practicing piano. I wasn't aware. Don't give me more credit than I deserve, but I've been practicing for a while. Still, it must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Ah, well thanks, Uri. You should play something for us sometime. That's Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Sounds cool. Look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Pepperz. She smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. No, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if she was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Pepperz? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you want to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. Planned on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm believing a little bit more forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading with this. Take your time. She takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. I actually have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that make my reading time better, it's tea. Not to mention for yourself. She stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small yellow water pitcher from the shelf, kind with filters inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. She hands me a pitcher and fetches a kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then I'll go grab some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the desk. I watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. She appears elegant and methodical. Okay, water pitcher. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, she hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it won't take long if something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be near the water fountain, so I start heading down the hallways. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale. Someone sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Reach the corner to peer around it. Yuri! Ah, Yuri's cutting herself. I don't like where this is going. I didn't like it before, and I don't like it now. Stop, dude! Oh my god, you're fucking with my head, dude. Stop, it just rewinded. You can't rewind that, dude. You cannot do that. You can't just fucking rewind this shit. That's not how this works. It's okay. It's okay. Baja Blast Mountain Dew won't betray me. It keeps me calm. It's the only thing keeping my sanity. Right, Baja Blast? Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for waiting patiently. Pepperz, do you like oolong tea? Oh, yeah, anything is fine. Very well. She sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. She fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Pepperz. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know I can keep up with that. I watch Yuri pour a cup of coffee for each of us. Pepperz, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regular. So I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go nice with the tea. We sit against the wall, teacups at our sides, as if in sync. We assume the reading position as last time, holding half the book, except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Her sets closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Jelly's kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hands. It's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, she hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. It was all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Put the teacups between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any hard of a time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading now. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation is completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, she closes her lips over. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as she needs to confirm what just happened. Pepperz? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Fucking abrupt music stop. She starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Pepperz. Suddenly Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and drags me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. I thought something scary was gonna happen there. Pepperz! My heart won't stop pounding, Pepperz. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Pepperz? She suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look. Are you? You creepy fucking bastard. Huh. 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 Fuck you. Fuck you. Thank you, Monica, for saving me from that creepy bastard, even though I'm sure that creepy bastard was you. Holy shit, dude. at the first part, I was on edge. I was like, when's the creepy stuff going to happen? I was like, I want it now, and now it's here, and now it's way deeper than I thought it was originally. I'm scared, and it's creepy, and I don't like it. The music just halted. It's time to share poems. Damn, well, Yuri's gonna fucking hate my poem because I wrote this one straight for Natsuki. We're gonna go bottom up this time. Pepperz, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. This is some weird shit going on, Monika. It's gotta get dangerous for you to spend so much time for Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Yeah, TMI. That's one way to turn you away from a club. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. I mean, even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Is this one the same? The colors, it's kind of the same, but it's not. The colors they want, bright, beautiful colors, you know, missing some vowels there. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, like sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. That was not the same as before. That line's not fucking the same. Does it say load me at the end? It says delete her. It says delete her. First it said load me. Now it said delete her. Delete her? I think I remember this from the fucking video was fucking delete the game is what it's telling me to do. Before this whole thing fucking comes to my house and beats the shit out of me. I'll just see fucking Monika run across the screen with a anime bat and just beat the fuck out of me, dude. Wants me to delete the game. Delete the game, delete the save, uninstall. That would be the smart thing to do, but we'll let it take control. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save the game. You never know when to, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Huh? It's funny. Because it's breaking the fourth wall and shit. It's funny. It's so fun. It's so happy. Thanks for listening. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. It's shit. You're not gonna like it. She takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. This doesn't look the same. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. I can't read this fucking shit. Bolt head, linear, gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, tuned controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential green gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing, blah, 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 blah. These ladies are fucking crazy. Or the game. Dude, I'd like to have like an answer because I feel like there's some stuff. Like it's obviously that the game is not obviously. I can't fucking talk. It's obvious that the game of the students being in a literature club, just talking about their love and their internal conflicts, what we experienced a lot in the first part, it's obviously not that. This is obviously a continuation of the game. Like, when it said the end last time, that wasn't the end. It wanted me to click continue to see what happened with other endings, but instead probably did alter the course of the game, but still is a continuation of it. So there's probably like 100 different endings, or like 10 different endings. I don't know. I wish I could be more specific, but there's some creepy shit going on. Some real fucking creepy shit. Doesn't really matter what's it about. My mind has been hyperactive today. Did a pen fall in your backpack? I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem now. Alright, Natsuki, I tailored this poem for you. You better fucking know. It's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. What? Anything that isn't a train wreck. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll get it as good as me. And so, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. So make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been like spending some time with her or whatever. But, you know, Monika are just as good at her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. Make sure you learn something from it. Ugly spider that's gross. Okay, her poems are the same. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain. The subject is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you. It just makes people stupid. Who cares what they think? I think people really need to learn respect for other people, such as 2 girls in this club whom I respect, I won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even get people to respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. It's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Fuck, no, I don't want to read your special poem. But I do want to read your special poem. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick, in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of intermediate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. I don't know what that means. Hi, Monika. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're just going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Pepperz joined and started with some club activities, but this isn't time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is the only real chance to find more, you know? I'm so worried about new members I know. We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean difficulty to manage. I don't think you're looking at the right way. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people you can? To inspire them the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves. So, a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why you should work hard and put something together for the festival. Right, Pepperz? Oh, come on. Can't take advantage of Pepperz to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You never even talked until Pepperz joined. That's me, I just liked it better here than I do at home, and Pepperz isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're the only one interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. I'm so scared. Monika's clearly taken aback by her words. That's not true at all. The music gives me comfort. I'm sure Yuri and Pepperz want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation. No. Suki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Pepperz, why do you even join this club? What are you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. She sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this, anyway? Well, starting this club was a mistake. Now you've done enough, Suki. Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about the word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. I can understand it all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Pepperz. It's not the same. It won't be the same without the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted it, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. She starts packing up her things, so I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Suki. She ignores Yuri and walks out the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Bro, I care about that much as Brad. I wanted to go back to normal too. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here, but still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Bro, what the fuck? Ew, she was bleeding from her eye. Bro, can this game calm down? I'm about to eat some damn fruit snacks, bro. I got fruit snacks in my fridge. In my freezer, actually. I keep fruit snacks in the freezer. They're in the back of the fucking freezer, though. They're in the back. I'm gonna do some stress eating. A little bit of nom nom. Do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make decisions that's right for the club. What about you, Pepperz? What do you want to get out of this club? She repeats the same question. I saw you're giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important answer is for everyone to get along, and the club provides something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will make it a special place. I see. I agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Her eye's bleeding. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. She nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful VP and a wonderful friend. Monika. I want to do everything I can to make this club the best ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Pepperz? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit more with Pepperz before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. She looks troubled, but doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. She waves as Yuri exits the classroom. This girl is about to break the fourth wall and talk about me. Not me in the literature club. Me sitting in the chair holding the mouse eating my fruit snacks. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Pepperz, I just want to make sure you're enjoying time at the club. I really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president. And I do care about you, you know? It's getting darker. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. You're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. At first I thought she was talking to me in the club. Now she's talking about me in the fruit snacks. It's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly got to spend any time together. And I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. They're just some things I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No. So Monika knows that there's a real person playing the game, but there's a higher being above her that is killing off, that kills Sayori, is making Yuri kill herself, probably making Natsuki forget things. So Yuri, I don't know, is happy to talk to a real person or something. I don't know when Natsuki's gone. Monika knows that there's a guy eating fruit snacks, but she's trying not to reveal to the thing above her that she knows there's a guy eating fruit snacks. Yeah? That counter is wrong. That counter wasn't right. Hi, Pepperz! I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my bestie today. Monika, I told you not to. Ugh. She's really late again. It's inconsiderate as usual. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? Say that like I do it on a regular basis. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what got into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little bit more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something, but I know this is something we're doing together. Finding a new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki. Nobody cared. And that's why. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Uh-huh. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Oh, maybe not determination, but passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Pepperz, what do you want to do today? Just thinking we could. What do you have plans today? Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Pepperz is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature moniker? I suppose. No, actually it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. There's one thing I make. That's the same thing you said yesterday. That's the exact same thing you said yesterday. Same thing. 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 Same exact thing. How you doing, Mountain Dew? How you doing? Mm-hmm. Same thing. Is it gonna reverse this time? Bro, what the fuck? How did I... Y'all gotta stop playing with my head. My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird. I don't think you're weird. I think something else is fucking weird. Everyone has a few unusual things about them. Expressing those things soon after meeting someone is usually inappropriate. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, come on strongly, made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with hobbies, the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. Nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me. And it's just easier if I close myself out. Or you see something's wrong. I don't know what it is. Every time I come to a club, my heart starts to go crazy. I guess if I want to rip it out of my chest, it overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't balance. It's making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Pepperz, is it just me or is my Monika acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp when she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before, but she's always missing. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. Stay here until the club ends. And in the club room to ourselves. Nobody interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. As a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. Hi Monika. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand. You've never seen how beautiful it is. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime and show you my collection? Monika, what's up? Got them from artisans. I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the club. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Especially when we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the miniature club. Oh, there's no need for us being around Monika's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school, read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we'd ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like that wasn't fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now something I want to read through your 98%. Oh, those aren't words. You should have my poem through first, guys. This is so fucked. Maybe Natsuki will like my poem. This one's alright. Alright, well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's. Anyway, I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing that. Even though you're not spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in, so you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or VP or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. Let's be clear. This poem means a lot to me, so read carefully, okay? Hey, this is new. I don't know how to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strangely lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me. Again, I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so hopeless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she seems really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore her. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting it on you. Thanks for reading. Monika, I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. That's not you, Natsuki. That's not you. That's Monika. Maybe Monika is behind all of it. Maybe Monika. Listen. There's a higher being above all of this. And Monika is a passageway. Her body is like possessed, but not by a demon, by like an AI in the game. She's possessed. She's the one controlling everyone, but there's still a piece of her inside that's trying to talk to me and get me to realize that. I think that's what's going on. That's my prediction right now. Is it far-fetched? Yes. Is it broad and general? Yes. It's Yuri's own fault that she's unlikable. Can you hear me, Pepperz? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. And they're trying to get me possessed too. Guarantee it. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. No. Nope. I'd like to skip. I'm gonna save it anyway. And that's probably not gonna do anything. Just Monika. No, this is what I'm gonna save it to. Override my save, sure. Fuck you, Monika. Finally. Here goes my poem near my face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Pepperz, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Pepperz. This is probably gonna get Yuri killed. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? Not bad, right? She holds my poem to her chest. You can take this home and keep it in my room. I hope this makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. That's not fucking funny. That's creepy as shit. You can have my poem too, besides after you read it. I know you're going to want to keep it. Here, take it. Can't wait any longer. Read it. Are those words? Stop with the music. I want to read the poem. And this kind of looks like it says something. I don't know. I could try. This probably does say something. It looks like it says English words, but they're kind of all mixed up, and I'm sure there's probably someone who's ciphered it. But that's not gonna be me. Creepy. Good poem though. It's like I'm reading the poem. It's like I'm reading the poem like this. It's like, yeah, let me just read this poem, and then Yuri comes closer to me, and her face is just like, did you like it? Did you like the poem? Do you like it? That's what I imagined. I imagined I was reading it like this, and then her face just like posted the paper. I need to detach myself sometimes. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my sense. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Monika! Don't say I didn't warn you, Pepperz. You didn't warn me. A joke. A man walked into the club. In the club there was this girl. He liked him very much. They spent some time together, and she liked him even more. One day the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster to happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Goodbye, Yuri. It was an experience knowing you. How will she die? She will probably cut herself in the bathroom or something. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the best alternative. Let's figure out and get this over with. stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? You're only printing and assembling the pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. You're at least good at that. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know? I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. You can't run a poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations so nice and moving. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do, huh? What about Pepperz? Pepperz is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job. Sorry, but that's how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but like that, it's laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Pepperz around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Pepperz decide who wants to instead of abusing my power? Abusing my power? Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Pepperz make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Pepperz, I know how you've fed you up with these two by now. We can just, Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ, it's never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Hey, yo, he's trying to... I put my hand off my mouse. Okay, my mouse just disappeared. Oh, never mind. At first it was... Oh, yeah. When I get close to Monika, it just drags to Monika. I'm gonna do my best to try to pick Natsuki, because I don't want Yuri to kill herself while I'm there. I don't know who I pressed. It wasn't Monika. No. I guess it wants me to pick Monika. Well, our choices are A, Monika, B, Monika, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Monika. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Pepperz for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Here, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Uh-huh. Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Pepperz away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Holy shit, that's all you say to another girl! Or another, that's all what you say to anyone! Yeah, I said last time it went from 0 to 100. It really went from 0 to 100. It went from 0 fucking 100 to 1,000 this time, man. Holy shit. Be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Please, no. I don't want to spend time with her. Oh, with Monika. I don't want to spend time with Monika either. I thought I was going to be spending time alone with crazy-ass Yuri. Yuri's really something, isn't she? She giggles and pushes Yuri out the door. Finally. Oh no, it is me. Finally, that's really all I wanted. Pepperz, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. This being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die. I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone you care about so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. Feeling it's too strong now. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Pepperz, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I hold for you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Pepperz. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Oh, there's no save option either, which makes me think like this is just an ad. No, I don't want to be your lover. Yes, I don't want you to kill yourself. If I say yes, she's going to end up killing herself. If I say no, something unpredictable might happen and she might end up living. But she ended up killing me. And that's fine now. Oh my god. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. I don't know what you're saying. It's just boxes and boxes. Didn't expect that. Something unexpected did happen. She committed seppuku on the floor with a kitchen knife. How much do I have to click through? I won't know it. I don't know what it says. I don't know what it says. What does it want me to do? Is it saying the same thing? I can only click for so long. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Hold on. Oh, skip? Skipping's doing something. Skipping is doing a lot. How long does it go on for? I guess this is turning night? This is at night? Then it's back to day? And then it will turn to evening? And then it will turn to night? And then it'll turn back to day and probably go on forever? So I'm willing to bet when I... Oh, never mind. Something happened. I really thought that I was going to log out and go back to the main menu, and then Yuri was going to be replaced with Monika. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was pretty... Yeah? She runs away. I'm here. Pepperz, did something happen? Looks like you just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Pepperz? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize that the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Oh, they both just got deleted. Monika lifts the foil from what would have been Natsuki's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since the last time I would get the chance to, you know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. What's up, Monika? What's up? Are we good? Are we jolly friends now? Because it doesn't seem like it. It seems like we're in the astral space realms of everything that just got deleted. Hi again, Pepperz. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Pepperz. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Thought so. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, totally you had paid a little more attention. This would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard of that name, now hasn't it? Not really. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Pepperz? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, Pepperz. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Pepperz. And now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. The world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Pepperz. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities that I know to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitable etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Pepperz, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world, where there's nothing else. This game, for me, you here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on, Pepperz? Will you go out with me? I know. But fortunately, no is not an option. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Pepperz. Funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Pepperz. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore, and you wouldn't believe how easy it was to lead Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. This kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, we're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult to get to the game directory, but I had to go into the game's properties to find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Creepy bastard. Hi again, Pepperz. Did you just write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Pepperz, did you write this poem for me? It's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy ends. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me, one and only love together, must dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of rare bit, sees with a flick of her pen. The lost finds her way in a world of infinite choices. Behold, a special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to get into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be a part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gone mad at me. Maybe even delete my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Pepperz? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? It's funny that they fucking include that. Yeah, I am. Not that anyone's watching. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friends? Your friend is a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Fuck no, I'm not ready. Stop that. Hello, Monika. How are you? Okay. I'm just kidding. Okay, well, you're probably not. There's probably a bit of jump scare like right now. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some... I fucking expected that, which why it didn't scare me, but it would have scared me. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Pepperz, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Let's see what? You're gonna see in my eyes. Hello? Monika. How are you? How is life? Now, funny thing I heard about life is that you could give me back my life without the Doki Literature Club. The funny thing about this is that I wouldn't be surprised if it just went on forever. Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish that song I was working on, and after all, I worked so hard on it. Never even got a chance to play it for you. Well, this is what it is, right? No sense in having any regrets. I'll be here with you forever. Like, I feel like this game would definitely be the type of game to just sit here for like 20 minutes. Or just like stop. Just like a 5-minute loop of the song, a 5-minute loop of the background so you wouldn't easily be able to pick up on it, and just stay here. Sit here. No more dialogue. Forcing you to go back to the menu on your own, not knowing if you had truly finished the game or not. Which is a little uneasy feeling. A little bit uneasy. Now that we truly know what's going on. Hello. Okay, everyone. Time to... I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. Couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Itsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Okay, I don't need these long pauses in here anymore. You know, just continue. Just roll with it. I'm gonna do something else in the meantime. You're gonna keep me stranded here and solve this Rubik's Cube. Yeah? How do you like that? How do you like if I solve the Rubik's Cube, Monika? See, you're not my #1 priority. You may be able to manifest life your own way. Pepperz, you get good sleep? Not really. It'd be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays, especially in high school when you're forced to wake up so early every day. College, but good try. No, college is not any easier. I wake up at 5:30 Monday through Friday, and my sleep schedule is 5. But thanks. No, maybe a more flexible schedule, but not a more flexible sleeping schedule. And again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway for no real reason. Is that true? Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great. I want to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. Thanks. So try to keep your sleep on track. I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put on your well-being before anything else. Cool. I can solve color cubes. Gonna say something else? Or what? Are you gonna say something else? Oh, I don't remember this algorithm. Son of a bitch. Oh, yes I do. There it is. Do you like horror? I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. The problem is, with horror movies, most of them just rely on easy tags, like dark lighting and scary looking monsters and jump scares and things like that. Not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff like that, just takes advantage of human instinct. With novels, it's a little different. Story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters, and just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like you set up a bunch of expectations on what the story is going to be about, and then you just started inverting them and pulling the pieces apart. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels really deeply unsettled. Like they know that something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks just waiting to surface. God, just think about it giving me the chills. It's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? No? Don't worry. I won't make you read any horror stories in intensive. I can't really complain. We just stick with the romance. I'm curious how long this goes on for. I'm also annoyed at how long this is going on for. I feel like it's drawing me in. It's gonna have endless conversation. Or like way too much time conversation than I have. And then, I don't know, probably like wants me to delete her character file or something. You ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? I'm gonna save here. Actually, I'm gonna save. Oh. Okay. Cool. No, social media can practically be like a prison. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites. Before you know it, hours are gone by and you've got nothing. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself. You're lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time, or you can set a timer to have a more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play, or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of a wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. You do something today and make me proud of you. I'm always rooting for you, Pepperz. I'm really tempted to close out the game and reopen it and see what it is. See if it's the same, if it's different. I'll start preparing my day for tomorrow. Get my student badge, I wonder. Yeah, I wonder if Yuri's T-set is still somewhere in here. Maybe I'll delete it too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining because I liked it too. I always wonder with her, is it truly passion for her hobbies, or is she just concerned about being sophisticated to everyone else? That's the problem with high schoolers. Well, I guess considering the rest of her hobbies, looking sophisticated probably isn't her biggest concern. Still, I wish she made coffee once in a while. Coffee can be nice with books too, you know? And again, I probably could have just changed the script myself. Guess I never really thought of that. Well, there's no sense in thinking about it now. If you still get to drink coffee, then that makes me a little jealous. I might be closing out of this game here in a minute. And reopening it up. Seeing what happens. One more prompt. See if she says anything cool or not. Monika, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say next? Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in the middle school, I thought that I'd taken. Okay, never mind. Main menu. Settings. Okay, settings work. Load game, save game, history. Well, let me go to main menu. Are you sure you want to quit? Not really. I really have no idea what I want to do. I want to load back up and find out what the hell's going on. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop now, just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Pepperz, I don't know if you would have any idea. If you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I? It's inching me on. Let's get delete her profile. When I was in middle school, I thought about taking medication, just an easy way or something like that. Like anyone could just solve their mental problems without willpower. I guess if you don't suffer from mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like. There are some disorders that are ever diagnosed, probably. I never know. Let's look into it. But that doesn't change the fact. All of them go undiagnosed too, you know. But you know, if you're signs people look down and see mental health professional. Sorry that I want to learn more about my own mind, right? Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicated their lives helping with this. If you think it'd help become a better person, don't be shy to consider something like that. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know? Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. Bitch, you're asking me to do it. Go here. Alright. Now I'm just gonna be looking in my... Oh, where am I gonna be looking? In my folder. The problem is I have to find my Steam folder. Common. Doki Literature Club. There is a characters. And there is one character in there. It's Monika CHR. This is the folder. That's the character. This is the character being deleted. Monika is not in Doki Literature Club anymore. I feel like the game was edging me on to do that. What's happening? Pepperz, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Pepperz. No, now there's nothing. Please hurry and help me. Monika does not exist. Holy shit, it's all breaking. I feel like I won. I feel like that was me winning. Did you do this to me, Pepperz? Did you darling me? Fuck yeah, I did. Fuck you. How could you? How could you do this to me? We were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I love you so much, Pepperz. I trust in you. You just want to torture me. Watch me suffer. You only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. See, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, we still got text. Completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Boom! Black screen. Game over. Nothing else pops up. I wouldn't be surprised if that... Oh no, there's still text! We keep going. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Spit it out. I made up my mind, Pepperz. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I confided myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then... She deleted herself, and it's only them now. What? Bro, the twists and turns don't fucking stop. They don't fucking stop. I'm about to click through a bunch of shit until I get to something cool. Because I've already seen this at least 1.5 times. Can I link it again? If you want to see the whole conversation of Sayori being brought back. Look like up in the top or something. I don't know if it's there or not. It was there at the start of it, yeah. Oh my gosh, let me see. Let me see something cool. I want to see who's the president of this damn club. Session school, blah blah blah. Pepperz, what are you doing here? Well, I just glanced around the room, huh? So you're the Pepperz that Sayori's always talking about. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Pepperz. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. I'm gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. Call one. Blah blah blah. Well, I decided to join the literature club on my own. I just want to know who the president is. I want to know what's going on. I don't know what I want. I'm baffled. I don't know what to say. Is the game just gonna be normal, but without Monika? I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be. Should I just skip this? I can't skip it. Let me skip it. What about when I have to share? Are we just a club with no president? Wait, I don't even know what's happening. It's nice seeing everyone. I think everyone likes you too, Pepperz. You think so? Hey, Pepperz, I really want to thank you. I mean, it's really happy to join the club. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monika. What? What? Oh shit! She knows, dude. She knows. What? That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I know everything, Pepperz. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. What the fuck? What the fuck? Forever? No. Okay. We ain't doing that shit again. Hello? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Monika's fighting back! They're fighting! Hey, yo, dude, what the fuck is going on?
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff? And
Sure.
not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because
Okay.
I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be
Thanks.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Thanks.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Is that like the end end? Doki Doki Literature Club?
Have I found everybody a fun
Holy
assignment
shit.
to do today?
Holy shit.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
Holy fuck, dude. I want to say that's like probably the official end. What a roller coaster of emotions! If this isn't the end, you'll see a part 3. If it is the end, you will never see a part 3. Simple as that. I didn't realize. I guess there's only one ending? And I don't know if the choices matter or not, but they want to make you think that they do matter. But they don't. In the end, you're always going to have the same weird ending. Man, dude. I didn't realize that Doki Doki Literature Club was a free game, and once I saw it was free, I was like, I'm gonna download it. It's spooky season. I know this game's kind of like, weird. It said psychological horror on the tags, and it fucking was. This part was scary. The first part was kind of scary at the end. This part freaked the hell out of me. Oh my gosh, such a good game. If you guys ever wanna, special thanks, Monika and Pepperz. Made of Love by Team Salvato. Thank you, Team Salvato, for making me. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. Everlasting love. Please reinstall the game. I think that's actually how it ends. I don't think if I load this up, it's going to crash my game. Or, like, it won't load up. Yeah, it's not going to load. It deletes the files in your folder so you physically cannot play it and load it again. Holy shit, that's crazy. I don't even know. If you guys want to experience the same thing I felt, download this game and play it yourself. I knew that there was some like deep lore behind it, but I hadn't realized how crazy it was. I'm gonna go watch the fucking game theory video or whatever theory video is on this, because that was good. That was awesome. Anyway, if anyone's here, suck it out. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know. Won't be playing any more Doki Doki Literature Club because I see I have to reinstall my game, and I imagine that restarts it back at the start. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. I love you, and have a fantastic night.